Welcome! I think it's 20 new people. I'm going to spice up my Veda game. Before I do that, I want to thank everybody for going to Paul Ralph's live stream. I'll link that below if you want to watch it. I was there for 6 hours starting at 2 p.m. I met a lot of people. I subscribed to a lot of people. I follow a lot of people on Twitter. It's just cool to be a part of community and to build communities. That's been my theme this past week, as well as going to a leadership conference for FCCLA, which is pretty cool. But I'm going to do some Veda awesomeness to practice, because April's coming, right? I think I'm going to do it. So let's just press start here for at least 3 minutes with the xylophone ending. I think I've had probably 4 conversations lately among friends about expectation versus possibility. This is just the theme that's been on my mind recently in all the conversations I've had. For example, a lot of the leadership positions I've held in the past have really been seen by me as something to live up to, some sort of expectation, something that's expected of me to do, instead of a possibility for me to enjoy. The difference between a lot of those and YouTube to me is YouTube doesn't feel like an expectation to me. It feels like an ability to make a difference and to contribute to something larger than myself. That's what feels different about YouTube and what's so great about it. And I can really see that perspective in anything I do, whether it's self-leadership or it's singing in a choir, being a contribution to that, going to a leadership conference, taking photos, making videos about FCCLA and the other channel that I have. Whatever I decide to be a contribution in, that is the possibility that you can live out. There's really multiple paths you can take. Expectation feels like some sort of thing you have to satisfy, some sort of fulfillment that you have to accomplish. And that doesn't always happen, because when you expect things, you sort of set yourself up for disappointment. I've made videos about this in the past, between expectation and reality, and how having too much focus on the past and what we were and who we're not now, or focusing too much on who we have to become, and we don't become that person, that sets us up for disappointment. That's a whole attachment to time, right? Thinking too much in the future or too much in the past and not living right now. But just like Paul Ralph's YouTube 2-year YouTubiversary, just being a part of that and connecting with people and connecting people of similar interests and values, I could have just watched and I was a contribution to that. That's possible. I could have asked questions. I could have held my own live stream. Those are possibilities. And if we exclude certain things that we can do, I think what happens is we start to limit our possibility mindset, our mindset of what's possible and how much of a difference we can make. At the conference, I learned about these things called Lollipop Moments, and there's a great TED Talk, which I'll link below, that we watched. Like being a person that's dancing alone and starting a dance chain, or doing something that inspires somebody else, but you don't know that they inspired you until they actually tell you that they inspired you to try some idea or try something new or just do something different and exciting and something they value. That's a lollipop moment. And I think we have a lot of those that we don't realize. So the idea from the conference in the last 10 seconds that I have is to find people that were your white lines, were people that helped you or that gave you lollipop moments, that tell people that they did that for you. That's such a fascinating concept in terms of expectations and reality. That's all. Thank you for watching. Keep being your awesome self. I'm going to have to change that. Keep being your awesome self. Don't forget to be awesome. Be you. And everybody polka.